We're hearing all kinds of things about the market, right? Is it going to crash? Is it going to burn? What in the world's going on? So change always brings about uncertainty, right? And so that's really what today's message is about. So interest rates have been falling since 1980, basically 1981. Interest rates have been steadily declining over all that period of time. And now suddenly, of course, we've had this plateau for the past 5, 6 years where it's been at 3%. Now we have these elevating interest rates. I mean, what's up with that? The Fed raises the rate by 1/4% and mortgage rates go up by over 2%. It lets you know that all those people with money out there were sitting around eager for the opportunity to elevate the rates. And the truth is, really, a lot of the future pricing, because the Fed also came out and said, hey, we're going to go ahead and keep raising rates through the year. So think about this. If you're the money, if you've got the money, and if you know that if you wait 6 to 9 months, that you can almost double your rate of return, wouldn't you just could adopt the attitude that says, well, if I'm going to loan it now, it's going to be based on this rate that I'm anticipating in the future. So there's a major belief out there that future pricing for mortgage rates have been built in now at the rates we're paying now, which right now today are sitting at about 5.25% for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, which is definitely different than 3%, but historically is a great interest rate. So people are saying, well, maybe I should just sit back and wait. Is the market going to crash? And I always say, well, gosh, be careful what you wish for, because if the housing market crashes, our national economy is in the doldrums, and you should be worried a lot more than about buying a house. You'd be worried about your job and all kinds of other things. So nobody's worried about that. That's really why there's no national concern over the housing market. We know that real estate wins over time. It always wins over time. Buying a home is not a short-term game. Most of us aren't buying a house and say, I'm going to live here for a year or two, and then I'm going to sell it and do something else. Most of us are looking for a place to live. So long as that's your attitude, buying a house now, that's the thing to do. The one thing I do believe is mortgage rates will continue to rise. It wouldn't surprise me to see interest rates in the 6 to 7% range by the end of the year to finish accounting for what the Fed will be doing to rates. So this is a reminder to everybody. A 1% rise in interest rates is an 11% chance of change in buying power. So what that means in pure numbers is that if you were going to borrow $400,000 and the rate goes up 1%, to have the same payment, you could borrow $356,000 as you would have if you'd bought sooner. So here's the rest of the equation. What are the odds that house values are going to go down 11% in any single year period, no matter what's going on in the economy? About zero. Even back in the time in the big real estate crash of 2008 to 2013, which is, by the way, the only time that nationally real estate values went down since World War II. It took, in this market, it took us 5 years to lose about 27% of value. 5 years. So the odds of any of this happening are, any of that happening are not good. So my advice to you is don't wait. There's a lot of people that when the rates were going from 3 to 3.5 said, we're going to wait out the market. We're going to watch values go down. Values have not gone down, and rates certainly have not gone down. So waiting is waiting. And what is that I always say, being a Tennessee boy? Wait's what broke the wagon down. So get in the market today, okay? See ya. Bye.